Hi, this is Chris with a release technique. Now, we all have goals. Sometimes they're just a loose idea in the back of our mind. Sometimes we have them clearly defined and written down. But how much time do we really spend working towards having our goals? I'm sure you've experienced this before. You have an idea, you set a goal, or maybe a resolution with a lot of clarity and intention. But somewhere along the way, maybe it's the very next day, you run out of steam. You drop your momentum, and you may even totally forget about your goal. If this happens to you, it's a clear-cut sign that you have some resistance surrounding this goal. And today I want to talk about one of the things that can lead to this resistance and show you what you can do about it. The thing that I want to address today is your main motivation for having your goal a positive one or a negative one? You see, if your motivation is a negative one, and what I mean by that is you're using this goal to run away from something. So say that your goal is to have an abundant cash flow, but you're not as interested in living an abundant lifestyle as you're interested in not being in debt or not having people hassle you or even fear of ending up on the street. Or another example, say your goal is to lose weight, not so much that you live a fitter, more active lifestyle, but you're trying to get away from the fear of health problems or perhaps a negative self-image that you're holding on to. Now, these are negative motivations, and you're using your goal to get away from something that's either scary or unpleasant. But here's the thing, and this is true for anything that we want to get away from. If it's unpleasant, we have a tendency to want to block it from our mind, and we just don't want to look at it. And because it's unpleasant or scary, we're just doing this to it the whole time. And that builds up a lot of resistance. And we're not wanting to look at that. So we're just left there sitting with this feeling of resistance, and we attribute this bad feeling to our goal. And soon, we don't even want to think about our goal. We don't feel good about it, so we just push the whole thing away. Now you can turn this habit around and feel great about your goals and motivated to have all of your goals with ease. I'll show you what that's like in a second. But first, if you want all of the tools to set goals the right way and get them, then join us at the upcoming Beingness and Lesterizing Goals Retreat coming up in September. This is a deeply powerful retreat that will show you how to have the right motivation every time for every one of your goals. It'll put you on the path to getting to a profoundly quiet, peaceful place where your mindset is rooted in abundance and havingness, with no wanting to get away from anything or coming from a place of neediness. You'll operate just like a master does. See, a master doesn't come from want. A master just knows. And that is a very secure and comfortable place and a happy place to operate from. We'll show you how to do it and show you how to have all of your goals and have them just fall into your lap, just like a master. So join us this September for the Beingness and Lesterizing Goals Retreat. You're really going to love this. So click the link below and join us. Now, let's take a look at one of your goals to see if you have any negative motivations going on. So just think about a goal that you'd like to achieve in your life. And examine. See if there's anything that you want that goal for so you can get away from that, whatever that is. Now, when you think about that awful situation that you'd like to avoid, notice how you feel about it. See, there's like an ick feeling going on. Now, you could try to run from it, you could try to suppress it, you could try to hide it, but it isn't going away. You're going to be carrying it around with you forever. But I could show you how to let it go, where you could totally free yourself and free yourself into a state of haviness. Now it's called resistance, that ich feeling. And it's your feeling. And since it's your feeling, you can welcome it up now. You're in charge. So just invite up your resistance. Invite it up. It's yours. Now on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most resistant and 0 being the least resistant, just notice how you feel. Now, whether you're at a 2, if it's a little ugh, or if you're at a 10, it's a big ugh. It's yours. It's your feeling. Now, can you just say yes to that feeling? Try it out. Just say yes to that resistance. And say yes to it some more. And say yes to it even 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 more. And even more. And even more. And notice if you've moved down that scale closer to 0 resistance. Or just notice if you feel lighter. Now, take a look at that resistance, if there's any remaining, and just say, resistance, I love you. I love you. I love you, resistance. I love you. I really, really love you. And notice how you feel now. Now, all you're doing is you're just practicing kindness, practicing love. And that resistance, it's been wanting to leave this whole time. And if you wrestle with it and you say no to it, it's not leaving. But if you practice kindness, love, it just leaves without effort. And you'll see that there's nothing going on. There never was anything going on. And you fall into quiet. Now this scary situation, where is that situation? It's in your mind. It's just a scary story that your mind is feeding you. But whose mind is it? It's your mind. It's your picture. It's your story. So now act like the boss. Just get a picture of whatever that scary situation is. And could you just allow that picture to evaporate and dissolve? Try it out. And just let that picture evaporate and dissolve even more. Just imagine it, just fading away. And go ahead and just drop this picture. It's just noise in your head. Let go of that noise. Just drop the noise. And allow yourself to fall into quiet. And if it helps you to fall into quiet, you could just notice your breath in this moment and just allow yourself to get quiet. And notice how you feel now. Now, if you feel more powerful, lighter, more positive, more of a sense of I can, that's the real you that's showing up. That's the real you that we call beingness. Now we have this whole retreat called the Beingness and Lester Rising Goals Retreat. We're going to show you how to really operate from your beingness and operate like a master, like Lester. So you can just think and allow things to happen from a quiet mind. And just imagine operating from quiet your whole life. You can do it. So join us. Click the link below. And we look forward to sharing this magnificent gift and tool for you to have all of your goals.